And obviously RuPaul's Drag Race, the third series.
Yeah.
No, it's called
RuPaul's Drag Race Down Under.
Down Under, season 3.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that must be an amazing experience for you.
It's pretty fun. I get to, like, it's the most carefree job I get to do all year. Like, genuinely, it's my favorite thing because drag is something I'm really passionate about. It's something I've kind of grown up watching, but I've been going to drag shows since I was like 17, and it's just my favorite thing. I think it's one of our, especially in Australia and New Zealand, it's one of our we're a really camp country.
Yeah.
And it's kind of in our blood, whether we like it or not. Like, whether you take camp as a queer thing or not. But, Crocodile Dundee's pretty bloody camp. And like, you know what I mean? Like, we come from this place of campness, and our drag in Australia is a very particular thing. And I love being even a very small part of showing that to the rest of the world, which sounds like a very press thing to say, but I genuinely mean that. And that's the kind of great side of it. The great side of it is that I get to sit next to RuPaul for 3 weeks of the year.
How is that?
It's wild.
Yeah.
It's never, and I hope it's never lost on me. Like, he's great. He's funny. He's everything you want him to be. I think people think he's some insane, reclusive, bonkers person, and he's not. He's really funny. He's really interested in your life. Michelle Visage and I have become quite close friends. Like, we text pretty often. Like, yeah, it's wild. This season, like, they released all the guest stars that we had this year. Like, Adam Lambert was on, like, and I sit next to, and then I'm like sitting next to this person. This wild thing happened this year where the Backstreet Boys were touring. We film in Auckland in New Zealand. The Backstreet Boys were touring, and AJ from the Backstreet Boys, who, I'm sorry everyone, is not in the season, but he came to visit the set
just for fun
because he knows Ru.
Oh wow!
And it was the day that Adam Lambert was there, and I was sitting on the panel, and in between shots, AJ from the Backstreet Boys, Adam Lambert, and RuPaul and Michelle are just chatting, and I don't have any in that conversation. They would literally at one point talking about helicopters, and I was like, I don't have a helicopter. I can't talk to you guys about this. And then we all went to the Backstreet Boys together.
Oh, how was that?
Wild.
I love the Backstreet Boys.
It was great. I get the feeling, I don't know if this is the wrong thing to say. Who's the long-haired one? One of them has long hair.
Or what is that?
I don't know. Oh, there's a Carter in there. They all had something to say. Like, the show went for like 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
They have a lot of songs, it turns out.
Yeah.
They're all singing and stuff. They all get a moment to talk, except for the guy with long hair. I think his name's Kevin, maybe. He did not. I don't know. I looked it up. He's a pretty full-on fundamentalist Christian. Maybe they're like, oh, when Kevin chats, he starts talking about purity rings, and we're not sure if that's the Backstreet Boy vibe. But they were good. They can all still dance.
How old would they be now?
Like early 80s. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I guess 40s. Like, not old.
Yeah.
But, I've joined a pool because my knees hurt, and I'm only 33, and they're like doing like flips
stuff.
And stuff, and doing a full tour.
Yeah.
It was wild. But I was sitting next to Ru watching the Backstreet Boys. Wild.